Lopez hitting on the break. That's a no-no.
He certainly didn't need to.
He wanted to touch legs, but too late. That's it. With another one in the books for Ricardo Lopez, who steps up and waits.
You know what I always find out, Steve? When a corner doesn't believe you've won and they've been telling them that you're behind, picking them up doesn't change the judge's scorecard.
No, but if there's a little funny business around, you look like you aren't surprised. Chris Dundee always used to say, look like the winner. And for a very good reason.
Just in case you get the decision.
Just in case you bought the right guys, you don't look surprised.
The bloody face of Ricardo Lopez and Will Grigsby. It's now in the hands of Bill Graham of Las Vegas, Mike Liana of Chicago, Joe Pasquale of Ventnor City, New Jersey.
I would be very surprised if it's not very heavily in favor of Ricardo Lopez. Very heavily.
El Finito. How'd you guys have it?
Well, I had it 119 to 108. That's virtually every round except one, I think.
Bobby?
118, 110 is 2 rounds.
All for Lopez.
Will Grigsby had a few rounds that were reasonably close, but he just was outworked. Ricardo Lopez continually pressing, just outworking.
Or the rounds where he starts out great and it looks like, wow, he's winning this round. Then he stopped and started riding the bicycle and he got hit again.
So Lopez looking to remain undefeated, looking to win his 4th world title. Let's get it up to Jimmy Lennon Jr. for the official word. Jimmy.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Joe Pasquale, scores about 117 to 111. Mike Liana scores at 116 to 112. And Bill Graham sees it at 118 to 110. All three in favor of the winner. And still undefeated, and the new IBF Junior Flyweight Champion of the World, Ricardo Finito Lopez.
May have given a few folks a bit of a scare there when he said, and still. Because usually you think the word champion's coming out. He said undefeated. Still undefeated, Ricardo Lopez. So the former WBC, BA, and BO 105 champ rises up, moves up in weight, successful again as he adds the IBF Junior Flyweight crown. 48-0-1 now. An impressive 22-0-1 in world title fights. We're talking, of course, about future Hall of Famer Ricardo Lopez and a short-lived championship reign for Minnesotan Will Grigsby. Won the title in December '98. One defense, drops the 14-2-1. El Finito, Ricardo Lopez, a champion now in 2 different weight classes. Let's go up to Jim Gray.
All right, thank you very much, Steve. Will, your reaction to the decision, you looked as though there was some disappointment over here. Was the disappointment with the way the fight turned out, or you thought you won?
No, I mean, it was a good close fight. I mean, he won clean. You know, I can't cry over spilt milk. I started off a little late, and it kind of hurt me in the fight.
You mean you got started late? You gave away too many rounds early?
Yeah.
Did you feel a little bit overconfident? We spoke before the fight. We spoke yesterday. You thought that this was going to be no problem. Did that factor in at all?
No, I knew it was going to be a good fight. I mean, he's a good fighter, and he's a better man tonight. That's all. Maybe we should get him again.
After just 17 fights, do you feel that the inexperience had anything to do with the outcome?
No, I just started off a little slow, you know. I took him for granted the first couple rounds, thought I could turn it on in the later rounds, and he was just ready to turn it on right with me, so I just lost a good decision. Maybe we could come back and do it again.
All right, Will, thank you.
Thanks.
All right, Ricardo, congratulations to you. We'll get some help with the translation here. He told him he's a good boxer.
Very speedy, he's a great boxer, great champion. Okay.
Your English is better than we thought, so let's try and do this interview in English. Ricardo, congratulations to you. How concerned were you with the cuts above your eyes? Did it remind you of what was happening with Alvarez, and were you concerned?
Tenías cuidado con las cortadas que tenías en los ojos en esta pelea. Sí, tuve cuidado. Hicimos un buen trabajo en la esquina. Junto con Nacho Beristain, mi padre, mi equipo, creo que gracias a Dios las cosas resultaron.
The whole corner was doing a great job. Everybody was doing their job, so he wasn't really concerned with that.
Was moving up in a weight class after 47 victories in the other class, was that at all a factor in this fight at all? Did it cause you to sap your energy or anything like that, or were you strong and good?
Subiendo de peso, ¿te sentías más fuerte? ¿Cómo te sentías subiendo de peso?
Me sentí muy fuerte y rompí el récord de toda la historia en el boxeo. 14 años, 9 meses invicto y 9 años como campeón del mundo.
He felt real good, real strong, and he broke the record. 14, ¿cuántos años?
14 años, 9 meses.
14 months, 14 years, 9 months.
Arriba de Ali y de Julio César.
On top of Ali and on top of Julio Cesar Chavez, so he's got the record right now.
How much did it bother you to know that Julio Cesar Chavez had lost very badly before the fight, since he is your idol?
¿Te molestó que Julio perdió, que es tu amigo? ¿Cómo te sentiste?
Sí, creo que no, se preparó fuerte. Él ha sido el mejor boxeador que ha dado México al mundo y así es el boxeo.
You know, Julio has been a great champion. He's great for Mexico and everybody, but he didn't really get into the condition he should have gone to, and that was a problem.
Do you feel as though, pound for pound, you're the best fighter on the face of the earth?
No, yo no soy el mejor boxeador.
You understood that.
He knows English, but you know how it is.
Roy Jones, Oscar de la Hoya,
Ricardo
Félix
Lopez.
Trinidad.
You know, Ricardo's Ricardo, very nice kid. You know, the record.
What next, Ricardo? What else is there for you to accomplish?
Ahora que sigue.
Don King, vas a ver qué sigue.
Don King knows what's next.
All right, and we will speak to Don in a moment. Congratulations to you. All right, Steve, back to you.
Thank you, Jim. So Ricardo Lopez doesn't knock out Will Grigsby, but he wins a convincing unanimous decision to move up in weight for the first time to 108 and capture the IBF Junior Flyweight Championship. Let's check the online scoring results from our main event, Grigsby versus Lopez. Lopez winning at 9-3, winning the last 8 rounds on the online scorecards.